this dating pool is kind of crazy. Like, men are not banks either. It's okay for the man to do more. I feel like he should do more. They say a happy wife, a happy life. So if you can't afford her, don't marry her. No circumstances should the woman be 100% responsible for the child. If that man left today or tomorrow, what would you and your child be missing out on? Men, children are a big deal breaker in a relationship. If a man is not hands-on with his child, it lowers the chance of sex. You don't fit a lifestyle for anyone else. You live to make you happy. I don't want my man coming in and liking on other girl pictures. Like, match energy. Match energy. That's gonna be the quote of this video. Match energy. Because at the end of the day, you can't make a person stop doing anything they don't want to do. Match energy or leave. What's up, my baddies and buddies? It's the Tierra checking in for another video. Back on your screen with another video. If you landed here, you've made it to the side of Tierra's Tuesdays. Welcome. In today's episode of Tierra's Tuesdays, we're going to be discussing a few relationship-based topics such as breakups, gender roles, 50-50, social media, temporary relationships, relationships with your in-laws, cheating, and sex. Girl, let's get into gossip. Like, how you doing? Okay, so first thing first. Gender roles in a relationship such as 50-50. I don't mind it. I don't mind 50-50, and I'm not knocking the girls who do 50-50, but my thing is we can do more like 70-30, 60-40, you know, something, whatever fits your household or your situation or your relationship. Don't look at nobody else's relationship and try to dictate whether you can run your household like that, girl, because it don't work like that. Newsflash, it don't work like that, okay? Y'all, I look at like, men are not banks either at the end of the day. Some men are fortunate enough to do 100%, some are not. And if you know if your man is just like a regular 9-to-5 worker, you're still gonna want dates, you're still gonna want roses, surprises, and all of that. And that's another thing. If they say a happy wife, a happy life. So if you can't afford her, don't marry her. That's just my take on it. And that's probably why a lot of people are not married, because they feel like they can't afford their lifestyle. They feel like they can't afford to take care of home 100%, as well as doing these extra curriculum things on the side, which is totally understandable. You know, we're all human, to each his own. But to me, 50-50 is cool. If he needs help, help him. What's wrong with helping? Everybody needs a helping hand here and there. So me personally, I don't see anything wrong with going 50-50, and that's just my take on it. You know, it's okay for the man to do more. I feel like he should do more, being that he's a man, but certain situations are different, so who am I to judge? That's just my take on it. 50-50, cool, whatever floats your boat, whatever fits your lifestyle and your household, girl. Next topic, which goes into the 50-50, children. If you have children, I feel like not in no circumstances should the woman be 100% responsible for the child, whether it's physically, emotionally, mentally, financially, however, because it's kind of unfair. If that's the case, if that man left today or tomorrow, what would you and your child be missing out on? Let's take a minute to reflect. Especially if she feel like, okay, I'm already pitching in on bills, so if I'm gonna be just 100% hands-on with the child, I can step up my other little 50% of the bills and we can be alone. Especially if she's not happy in a relationship. Men, children are a big deal breaker in a relationship. I don't know how hard can I express that. If you're not happy with your child physically, it wears down the woman. Your sex gets low. Her chances of cleaning up gets low. Her chance of cooking gets low. And that's just from learning women knowledge. Like, A woman can only do so much. You know you want sex, you want a home cooked meal every night. Like, come on, let's give a hand, help the women out. Don't have her out here doing 100% for the child, because it's not right. If that DNA test says 99.9% of yours, whether you got a DNA test or not, and you know it's your child, you should be physical with your child. A woman should not have to take on that responsibility, even though it happens every day where the woman is 100% responsible for the child. It's not right. I don't like it. That brings me to my next topic, sex. Okay, first thing first, like I said, if a man is not hands-on with his child, it lowers the chance of sex. So just say if the woman has to take care of the child, cook, clean, bathe the child, put the child to bed. By the time you come to bed, guess where your wife or your girlfriend will be? She'll be asleep. And guess what? You won't have no sex. So why not just pitch in with the child, help when needed, and you know, it's self-explanatory. But coming from my point of view, I say that yeah, for a lot of people, sex is important. So if anything, you want to make sure that you're doing what you're supposed to do on the inside of your relationship, so that your partner can feel secure, compassionate, and just romantic enough to have sex with you. Because if the romance or the spark is not there, the sex is not there. That's just being honest. Unless she's just doing it to make you happy, make sure that your woman is 100% satisfied, because it's easy for men to be satisfied. Trust me, it's easy for a man to be satisfied, but a woman, you have to do a little more work. And if she's not being satisfied, she's not going to be too enthused to have sex with you. Sorry to say that, but I'm just being real. If you don't like the way I'm talking, you might as well click off this video, because on Tierra Tuesdays, we get to the nitty-gritty, child, and I'm not holding back on y'all. Next on the topics, we have females and the way that they dress. So first thing first, we gonna knock out the little generational saying. The way you met her is the way that you're gonna keep her. Meaning that if she was wearing the inappropriate clothes before you met her, why do you think she's gonna change in a relationship just because you came along? Like that type thing. Some women do change the way that they carry themselves, whether it's for the man's sake, their relationship's sake, or just maturity and their respect all around. Personally, there's nothing wrong with wearing what you want to wear. You should be able to express yourself. But for me, in my opinion, we all get to an age where we should mature. And with maturity comes your presentation. If you're looking a certain type of way, you're going to get bad attention. So as a woman, once you get of age, you should want to dress better. You should want to do better and have a respectable image. That's just my opinion. But to each his own. Everyone wear what they want to wear, you know. I don't judge. I'm just saying from a general perspective. I can see both sides of the situation. You're going to get mature one day and you're going to look back like, yeah, it wasn't called for all that. Everybody isn't on that level or just ready to change, and that's okay. You make changes when you're ready. Again, you don't fit a lifestyle for anyone else. You live to make you happy, and you'll just say you'll cross those bridges when you come to them. Next topic, social media. I gotta kind of sit back on this one, because it's like we're all young. Yeah, no, I don't want someone I'm talking to liking or commenting on other people's pictures, but at the same time, y'all, a lot of people say it's just social media, and I can see both standpoints, but then again I can't, because I don't want my man coming and liking on other girl pictures. Like, that's just me. Call it selfish, call it immature, or whatever you feel the case may be, but in my opinion, no, it's a no-go. Why would you want to let somebody else know that you liking what they presented while you're in a relationship? Why would you want to make another girl feel like she has your attention while you're in a relationship? But I can say, if ladies, if he don't want to stop liking girls' picture, match energy. Match energy. That's gonna be the quote of this video. Match energy. Because at the end of the day, you can't make a person stop doing anything they don't want to do. Match energy or leave. That's the quote for the video. Match energy or leave. Next topic, how do I feel about temporary relationships and dating? with temporary relationships, I kind of feel like temporary relationships and dating kind of go hand in hand. So for me, dating is you talking to somebody, y'all going on casual dates, but y'all don't have a commitment. And believe it or not, it's okay for a person to date around as long as they're not committed to someone. Even though human instincts would be, if you're talking to a person that you like and that's the person you talk to the most, your human instincts will, the normal thing would be to just focus on that one person. But I think that's where a lot of us go wrong at, because we're not actually in a relationship with that person. So that's how we sometimes tend to get our feelings hurt. If everyone just had their understanding, I think the world would be way better. And you know, we wouldn't see people on social media arguing as much because this person cheated or this person led them on, they caught feelings and now they want to hurt so and so. Like, I think that'll be kind of lessened if that was the case. So dating and in a relationship are two different things. A relationship, you have a title. Dating, you're just having fun, you're getting to know a person. And another thing is, I feel like we often rush into relationships and we kind of forget to date the person before we're with them, before we actually make it official, which is normal. It's normal. But just say if your relationship ever failed, when you go back to the drawing board, I say date around. How are you gonna know how to figure out this person if you don't get to know them or you don't date around? So I say date around. What can it hurt besides getting to know somebody? But then again, you never know someone's true tuitions until you really learn that person, as if you're in a relationship with them, you move in with them. That's when you really learn a person, when you move in with them. So y'all, this dating pool is kind of crazy. It's really kind of crazy. It's like you can't know a person 100% until you actually take that extra mile with them. And by the end, it's too late because you're already in a relationship. Feelings are involved. And now we see all the crazy statuses on Facebook. Take your time with getting to know somebody, real intentions, getting to know their real personality, and see where things lead you. So my next question to y'all is, how do y'all feel about relationships with your in-laws? Take a minute, reflect on that, and I want y'all to also answer these questions in the comments, if you will. How do you feel about that? Okay, you should have thought about it now, Tierra. So the general answer would be, I'm dating him. I ain't dating his family members. Which is true. You know, you can also date a person without knowing their family. You can date a person without ever speaking to their family. Cool. But who would want it that way? Me personally, I want to know my in-laws. I want to have some type of conversation with them, even if it's not just a bond. You know, you will have those type of people that you don't just connect with, and that's okay. But as long as y'all try to get to know each other, I feel like it makes everything official. Even though knowing the family doesn't make the man stay, it doesn't make him committed or nothing like that. But why would you want to be in a family that don't accept you, or a family that you can't depend on, or a family that you just don't communicate with? Especially if y'all plan on bringing kids into the world, that would be a messed up situation. For your child to know that mommy doesn't like grandma, mommy doesn't like auntie. Like, even if marrying is not the end goal, who wanna be in a relationship with a man where you can't even communicate with his side of the family, or a woman where you can't communicate with her side of the family? And again, this is just my opinion. So yes, I would say that I would rather have a bond with my in-laws than to be at odds with my in-laws, or just to have weird energy when we're all in the room. Y'all not ready for me to go arguing, I know. But last topic, because my camera is one dead, is cheating. Okay, so right off the bat, we always say cheating is a no-go, which is, in my world, it's a no-go too. But I also think that if the shoe was actually on your foot, and if you got cheated on, depending on how that man cheated, just say if it was a phone call or a text, even though he is entertaining other women or she is entertaining other men, would you really leave if you're just deep in with that person and it's something as small as a text message or a phone call? Let's take a minute to reflect on that question. Okay, you should have thought of your answer by now. So this is a great question because it's like I never really just had a situation where it had to come down to this. So I never caught anyone in an act, but from past experiences I have found out that this person was texting that person and back and forth. Did I give second chances? Yes, I do believe in second chances. I just feel like it's the way that a person cheats, or just say if your significant other was in love with this other person. If it's a deep situation, I don't think that I can just find myself staying, because at the end of the day, just say if they fall in love with somebody else, depending on how long y'all been together, their love can overshadow y'all love. Because the longer you stay with somebody, you know, you get tired of them. People be aggravating, girl. But they say when a woman love is different. That's why if they say that if a woman says she love another man, it's hard. I don't know, y'all. Y'all comment down below, like, what y'all think? Because this is getting good. It's like, am I giving podcast? Y'all, my battery is going dead, but thank y'all so much for watching this far. Make sure you consider liking, commenting, and subscribing. Comment down below your thoughts on this video, the thoughts on the questions, and the thoughts of my sessions. I do weekly vlogs as well, so go check out my channel. And without further ado, I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.